G'day ladies and gentlemen, today is a warning video about what's going to happen in the next 16 hours. It's going to be short for that reason. I've covered a lot of the topics I wanted to cover before. If you want to see extensive analysis, check out yesterday's video, the day before. They were both very good videos in terms of extensive analysis, and not really too much has changed on a short-term structure. But today, we're literally just offering you this video here to discuss what's happening in 15 hours from right now. The monthly candle on Bitcoin is closing in 15 hours, and the reason this is important is because the monthly candle is very important in the sense that if we close below this level here, all right, at 29K, this red line, we are in danger, all right? And it looks at this point in time quite likely that we will do so. Bitcoin right now is at 27.1K. It's not in the best position. We had this short-term structure. Obviously, we're in a descending wedge on a broader time frame, so it's not too bad on a daily chart. And it's not really too bad on a medium or long-term chart at the moment either. But it's not ideal because we've seen this descending wedge formation, and although it's a bullish structure, although we can expect it to break to the upside eventually, especially due to the fact that we have just such an abundance of support below. Looking at the weekly chart, we've got things like bull market support band, Gaussian channel, center line. We've got things like the 200-week SMA. We've got things like this major horizontal support box with ramping up, volume profile support in that region. There's so much support below us, but it really doesn't change the reality of the situation right now. The reality of the situation is we've come up to the top of the descending wedge formation. Yes, it is bullish formation, but at this point in time, we've rejected in a time in which we needed to see a breakout because of the monthly candle close. As you can see, came to the top of descending wedge formation, saw a pretty strong rejection there, pretty sharp rejection, and a breakdown from the bull flag formation we're actually forming yesterday, which I didn't get a chance to discuss. Now we're back below the previous structure. You can see this dotted yellow structure. We're back below that resistance. We're in a pretty bad position here on Bitcoin. We've got a nice little rounding top for the bears there. So look, I'm not going to lie to you. I don't like the look of I think the daily chart still looks good. Nothing's changed with daily chart because we've seen no structural breakouts, but I don't like the odds Bitcoin has of getting a good monthly candle close. As I said, 16 hours until the monthly candle, what we need to be seeing on Bitcoin is a monthly candle above 29.3K. Well, that's not really what we need to be seeing, but it is ideal. What is kind of necessary, right, for the monthly chart to still look good, at least, is a close above the 21 EMA, this blue line here. This is what I've been saying for the last few days. It's ideal if we get a close above 29.3K. It's ideal if we avoid getting a bearish engulfing candle, and if we avoid getting a potential evening star candlestick formation, which is one bullish green candle, one close to doji candle, and then one red candle. And we're at risk of doing both of those things. But at the very minimum, we would love to see Bitcoin close above the 21 EMA. If we're looking back on the price history of Bitcoin, again, that's the blue line here. Looking back in the price history on the monthly chart, the 21 EMA really is major, okay? If we just delete everything and just look at what the 21 EMA does, every time we kind of lose this line, we see a massive drop. Every time we get above it, we see a massive pump. There's not really many fake outs below or above it. The candle closes are quite reliable. The only time we've really seen a fake out properly is over here during the COVID drop, and obviously that was, an extraordinarily abnormal market to be existing in, so we can kind of excuse it for happening. But other than that, we actually haven't seen any historical fake outs above or below this line. Every time we break above it, we go upwards. Every time we break below it, we go downwards. Now, this is actually a good thing. And the reason it's a good thing is because we haven't seen any historical fake outs, it becomes quite likely that Bitcoin might actually have the strength to come up and just close above it. Now, where is it right now? Currently, it's at 27.8K. All right, so we really want to be seeing a close above 27.8K. The thing with exponential moving averages is they do move around a little bit. So, it's hard to say exactly where it will be tomorrow on the close, but somewhere around that 27.8K, potentially even 28K, is where we need to be getting that close. That is the minimum. That is what we need for Bitcoin in order to maintain a at least neutral macro structure. Look, the monthly chart has a very, very low chance of actually looking good. I will give you that. It has a low chance of looking good. Even if we get that 21 EMA close, we still would have seen a rejection from the red line, and we still would have seen a bearish engulfing candle with an evening star candlestick formation forming. So I think the monthly channel was just at risk regardless. And the monthly chart, it's pretty important for Bitcoin. So this could be pretty bad. All right, but we can't ignore the fact as well, that this is just one chart. And it's very important to note when you're an analyst, when you're doing market analysis, that there's multiple time frames to look at. Yes, the monthly chart doesn't look good, but we do have that bullish structure on the daily chart. We do have the bullish RSI structure on the daily chart, and we do have the massive amount of support coming through on the weekly chart as well. So not everything is reliant on one time frame, but it would be ridiculous of me to say that this is not slightly concerning. We want to be seeing at least a close above the 21 EMA in the monthly chart, and we'll discuss that tomorrow when it does occur, if it does occur. So we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. Obviously, tomorrow's video is hence going to be very important. I highly recommend you stick around for tomorrow's video and actually watch that one to see the result of what's happened here on the monthly chart and the monthly candle. I do want to quickly say as well, there is a chance, I don't know exactly when it's going to happen because it's not confirmed, but there is a chance for the debt ceiling information and the debt ceiling, Congress or the House is acting, I think, on... that will potentially voting on whether the debt ceiling will be raised or whether it will be, suspended until 2025. That could be happening within the next 15 hours as well. I actually don't know for sure, but it very well could be. They said at the earliest it would be today. So we'll have to wait and see. That could bring some volatility, potentially help out Bitcoin a lot to get that closed if we need it. But overall, it is concerning. We do have to have eyes on this. Could this be the end of Bitcoin's run on a medium term? Potentially. Look, I'll tell you this though. Even if Bitcoin does close below both the 21 EMA and the red line, even if that does occur, that by no means invalidates anything to do with the cyclical theory. We've discussed this before. I will discuss it again. Okay? Bitcoin does not have any requirements. There's no requirements for Bitcoin until 2024, okay? Until the halving, there is no requirements for Bitcoin. The only thing that Bitcoin needs to do until the halving to keep on top of its cyclical theory, to keep on track with the cyclical theory, is literally stay above 15K. As long as it does that, everything is still on track. So it's not like the cycle is at risk or anything like that, but certainly the rally we've been having is potentially at risk if we do get a bearish monthly candle close. So it is very important to note, we have the bull markets, we have the bear markets, bull market, bear market. Back here as well, we have bull market, we have bear market. Right now, we are in this kind of sideways period in which we kind of jump around a lot. And there's not really much structure to it. That is what we're doing. So as long as we don't go to a new low, we are fine. We have seen very close calls to new lows in 2015 and also over here in 2020. We very well could see another close call again. It wouldn't invalidate the cyclical structure, but it certainly would be in Bitcoin's best interest for sure to get a good monthly candle close. I do want to also note that DXY has broken out to the upside. That could be applying negative pressure to Bitcoin. We've seen a green candle there on DXY after a down upside break from that yellow line. That's probably another reason why Bitcoin's facing some troubles here. But I do want to also say that there is a resistance line coming up in the DXY, and so it can't really run too high without facing more resistance. So perhaps Bitcoin will get some relief rallies, get a little break after a bit more downside as well. And that could line up with a retest of the bottom of the wedge, and that relief rally could bring Bitcoin up a break out of the wedge. So we'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, very important 16 hours, guys, and I'll catch you tomorrow for a new video analyzing what the result was. So guys, check out the VIP group if you want to trade altcoins with me on Telegram. We've got about 130 members in there. We trade altcoins sub daily. Those are the prices. Here is the information. You can pause the video and look at that information or check out the description below. There's also results available from our previous trades on that Telegram page. Also check out the BitGet Exchange. We have an exclusive promotion on right now where you get a 10% bonus on any deposit you make to BitGet with a maximum of 1,000 USD. So if you deposit 1,000 USD, you get 100 USD bonus. Deposit 500, you get a 550 USD bonus, etc. That's a cheap little way to get extra cash there. And then also, guys, if you sign up using my referral link, you get a 15% trading fee discount for life on the exchange. 5 times lower fees than Binance already makes the trading fees extremely low. Go ahead and do that if you're interested. Description has the referral link. We've also got the Crypto Academy 10-unit course, Become a Trader. If you want to learn how to trade, you want to educate yourself on the market, how to trade, how to do TA, etc. This is the way to do it. This is a course developed by myself and MegaWorld Crypto last May. It's been out for around a year, and during that period of time, we've acquired about 120 students, and we haven't heard any negative complaints about it. So if you're interested, go ahead and chuck us an email at cryptoacademycourses@gmail.com, and we'll get back to you for full payment information document and a video tutorial of what the course actually looks like for free, so you can make an educated decision. Thank you guys for watching. Hope you enjoyed the video, and I'll catch you in the next one.